Welcome back, everybody, to News with Sonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. Here at the channel, we post content daily, so definitely be sure to follow up and check in on the channel because you never know, I might have some new videos up there for you. So welcome back. We talk about everything related to comic books, from movies, games, and more. So you know what to do. Subscribe if you like the content that you see. Dislike the video if you disliked it, or like it, which I would greatly appreciate. Anyway, we're at it again with another Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submission, and today we got some nice photos to go over. It is Friday, photo mode Fridays after all, and let's see what photos you submitted this week. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it now. So starting with Zamoshi Rikito. This one, talk about phone wallpaper material. It's of the Raimi black suit, and this is basically the Raimi black suit in the shadows, with minimal light aiming at the torso areas, particularly in the abdominal area. And you can see the actual 3D webbing. And also the eyes, as dark as they may appear, they also appear pretty reflective, which is what I really love about this suit. Great job, Zamoshi. That is a total 10 out of 10. I really like this one. Great job. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. I'm going to give that one a fire as well. So this one is of, I think, Spider-Man in his Advanced Suit 2.0. And it's an alternate color. Actually, I've never worn this one before, where like the blues are swapped with the reds, and the characters are talking. Let's make a deal. I got him, you know. And then Spider-Man's coming after like one of the hunters and one of the behemoth symbiotes, and there's Spider-Man in the background with a lot of flares in the air, like little sparks, flames, and everything in the air, which looks really cool. I like the shot, but you could blur the background just a little bit more, and then it'll give it that pop effect, where like the characters in the foreground right here, like the villains, let's say, would pop out more. Spider-Man would also pop out a little bit more as if he was jumping out of the frame. But still, great shot. I'm going to give that one a W, or an 8 out of 10. Needs a little bit more lighting and a little bit more work on the aperture, but nonetheless, it's still a great photo. Let's go ahead to the next one. This one was submitted to us by S, which has a stick figure picture. Might be on live streaming mode right now, but this looks sick. Oh, this is really nice. This is like a teaser for like a new Spider-Man movie poster. Like, you know, it's like a teaser for Venom, basically, for an upcoming Spider-Man movie. And all you see is the hand with the tendrils right there. How did you do that? Did you go in quick rage mode where like his hands like that, like extended out, and then the tendrils are like kind of like protruding in every direction or something like that? Because that looks awesome. That's definitely a great phone wallpaper material right there. You see, not every single photo mode submission needs to be of Spider-Man in the frame. It could be other things or other characters or objects, or in this case, even extremities like this. That's sick. It's like he's about to grab onto like the tendrils. You gotta tell me how you did that. And also the colors are super sharp, and the shadowing is just perfect, and the lighting is just chef's kiss. Damn. Give that a fire and a heart on fire. Wow. I gotta download that for myself. That is awesome, man. Great stuff, dude. All right, Friendly Neighborhood Rise submitted some nice shots here of the Superior Spider-Man costume webbing down a behemoth symbiote. And there's also another symbiote, like behemoth symbiote in the background right there. It could use a little bit more lighting to give the suit more texture and more of a 3D in-depth effect. I like this like air, I think that's air or wind going through here, but still it's a great photo. I mean, I like it a lot. I like how like one of the extremities, or at least one of the arms right here, the metallic arms, is like in the foreground and it's like popping out right there. And you don't even see Superior Spider-Man's like face or front area, but still, it looks pretty cool mid-fight. Yeah, I guess I can say. Could use a little bit more work on the lighting, a little bit more, like give it more of a pop-out feel, because the only pop effect I'm getting is just one of the mechanical arms. But I think you can do a little bit better than that. So, Friendly Neighborhood Rye, I'll give it a fire as well, but 7.5 out of 10, respectfully. All right, next one. Oh, S. You are submitting some of the killer shots here. I like this one. This is actually one of Venom's attack. When you fight him, he actually does manage to grab you and like bite you and then like toss you. I don't know why he just doesn't bite your head off. Like, I guess Spider-Man has plot armor. It's probably because you still have a little life in you when you're fighting. So like your health bar is not completely depleted. But when he basically knocked out Craven, you know, he bit his head off. I guess you can assume his life bar was like completely depleted at that time. But still, great stuff. And you got one of Miles as well getting bitten as well. Nice. This one looks a lot brighter. There's a lot more blues and cool colors and more lighting to this one. I guess you had to let Venom grab you to achieve this effect, like this photo. Still though, let me give it a flame as well. 2 for 2. Let's go. Mikey6198 with the badass symbiote suit, black suit, in the night, and his back turned to the camera. And the entire night sky with the moon is completely blurred out, which you can definitely make out what it is. Like, you can see the clouds and everything, but it's just blurred out. Spider-Man being the subject just pops out more. And I love the minimum use of lighting. You can tell the suit's completely black, but like where the white lighting shines, it glows in the appropriate and the right places. And it really gives it that 3D in-depth effect, I guess you can say. Still though, great shot. Good stuff, Mikey. Always glad to see your photos here. And I can always count on you for submitting some amazing shots. Mikey, yet again, you submitted some really cool shots here, man. This one might be my favorite now. This is of the classic black symbiote suit. Like we're talking about classic 1980s symbiote suit. And he's doing a trick, and he's completely upside down. And in the background, blurred out, but still you can exactly make out what that skyscraper is. It is the Empire State Building. And it looks awesome. I love this. This can definitely be a comic book cover. That is sick. Desktop wallpaper material. That was like mid-swing, I guess, when like he's about to like hit the building, and then he kind of like does this thing where he shoots a line and he's like upside down, and he kind of saves himself from like crashing into the building in a way. And you captured that. And I love how like the emblem on his chest and back has like that glowing effect. It kind of reminds me how black suited Spider-Man is drawn in the comics these days. You know, these days comic books are drawn with like computers and tablets and everything like that. And you don't really need to use paper and ink anymore, which, you know, it's a shame because I kind of do like the ink thing. But I guess with like tablets and computers and stuff like that, like it allows you to create more and apply some high definition, I guess you can say. I don't know anything about drawing or making comic books, but still, this is really cool. I like this. Like the emblem, even though we know it's white, it has like this effect of like blue and white and a little bit of a strip of yellow right there going on. And it kind of makes it pop. And then there's like yellow highlights on his head, going on his arm here, and then blue on the side of his body here, which looks awesome. I really love this one. Like, this is fantastic. Great stuff, man. You're killing it, man. You're killing it. You're making this a really tough competition. Mikey submitted a nice one, and I think that might be now my new favorite. Let's see what else you guys submitted today. Danny Matt. Oh, you know, you guys know that Danny Matt submits some really fire shots, right? All right, so it looks like you changed the Spidey Sense color to red, which honestly, in my opinion, I think it looks really amazing. It's actually one of my favorite colors anyway. Red is my favorite color in general. And I like this one. It kind of makes it look like it's popping, and it looks like it was drawn from, like it was taken from a comic book. In comics, when Spider-Man is, you know, has a Spidey sense, it's something that nobody else can see, not even him, but it's just an indication saying like, hey, there's danger nearby or something's about to happen, and it just allows the reader to know that, hey, Spider-Man's spider sense is actually going off, which I really like a lot. This one is really cool. And he's about to, like, I guess, you know, jump into the car and tackle, at least kick out the enemies from the car right there. Great stuff, man. I love this one. Ooh, hello. How did you even achieve this one? Well, that's not an in-game costume, so I'm not going to consider this one either. Let's see. What else did you guys submit today? All right. More or less, some of the same people that usually submit photos have submitted photos this week. So not a lot of submissions this week, which is a little disappointing. I wish there was more people that submitted some photos, but we'll wait till next week and see who else can submit some photos. Until then, guys, great submissions. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for submitting your photos. I can't wait to see more next week. And as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification so you all don't miss anything. And I'll see you all in the next comic panel.